Previously on Dungeons & Dragons.
Our hero's battle against the pirates raged on. Corful had been carefully channeling his spell for a month. And it did not disappoint as he shot lightning at the group of pirates on the beach. The pirates that survived had decided they didn't want to fight a man with lightning hands, and many of them began to flee. But not fast enough to get away from Duke. Meanwhile, back on the batteries, our heroes were desperately trying to cannon down the remaining flagship. Allura decided that shooting conventionally was too predictable as she began doing trick shots. Shockingly, it didn't prove to be very effective. Meanwhile, the very injured Dum was having as much luck as all the ships were exclusively losing their figureheads. And while this was all happening, the main battery was getting absolutely destroyed. Despite Bulent's best efforts to sweep the legs, Sibo took a direct hit. He was sent flying, but fortunately he was okay. It was fortunate that Sibo wasn't made of Duke, so that Bulent was able to stabilize him. Bulent decided that after that last volley it was definitely time to leave, as he quickly left to evacuate everyone back inside. He told everyone on the other battery to go back. Everyone on that battery was smart, and after sabotaging the cannon, everyone cleared out. Meanwhile, on the main battery, Chad ignored Bulent and gave a rounding speech to rally the troops to take out the flagship first. However, they just couldn't get it done. Bulent returned to check on things and to become incredibly confused as to why everyone was still there. Chad stayed behind alone, refusing to leave as long as the flagship was still floating. Against all odds, with one final push, Chad managed to take out the flagship as the screams of its crew rang out across the ocean. However, Chad was suddenly attacked by the consequences of his actions as the battery exploded. He plummeted into the ocean below with debris from the battery falling on top of him. But once again, Chad does not give a fuck and began his swim back to shore. Meanwhile, Bulent made his way to Warcrime Beach in order to give Duke and company the order to retreat. Unsurprisingly, they agreed. Everyone made their escape except for the quick on their feet Bram and Bulent, who stayed behind to buy Chad some time and to also open the gate for him. Chad managed to arrive safely to shore. However, he immediately found a group of pirates taking cover behind that building. Without hesitation, Chad sprinted for the gate, screaming as he went. The pirates, thinking that Chad was on their side, began screaming and rushing the gates, inspired by their new leader. However, this charge was short-lived as Chad immediately fell into one of Duke's pitfall traps. It wasn't a problem for someone like Chad, and he quickly climbed out, only to immediately fall into another one. After tripping over a third trap, Chad had managed to make his way to the gate. Bulent opened the gate a little for Chad, and he was able to successfully get back inside. However, the holes slowed Chad down enough for two pirates to get in with him. They never stood a chance. With everyone safely inside the fort's walls, our heroes ran inside to make their escape back into the mines.